Hello. Welcome to the Unplanned, Unprepared, Unpredictable podcast.
where we have unplanned topics.
Hey, wait. Hey, let me.
Unprepared.
Hey. Hold on, hold
What?
on.
What?
Let me do the intro. Okay. Oh, okay. That's right. Where we do unplanned topics,
Huh?
unpredictable conversations, unprepared hosts.
There you go.
Okay,
The
but
order of it
the
was
order.
wrong, but yeah,
Hey, order is just subjective, I think.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make sense, right? Because the result of
Unplanned, prepared,
unplanned
unpredictable.
topics
Uh huh.
means that the hosts will be unprepared
Uh huh.
and thus result in an
Oh
unpredictable
no,
conversation.
that's too much. Too much. Okay. Anyways, welcome to our podcast episode. I don't know,
I think this is gonna be six.
6 6. Hey, you
Yeah.
know, what I was thinking about. So I know you have this sort of knacking itch that you want to share it with people we know, and that is just not what we set out to do.
Uh-huh.
But well, so then what are we doing? What's the point of this? like
Yeah.
it's like a diminishing return eventually, right? At some point I'm sure it'll be less fun than fun, and then it's like, why
Mhm.
are we doing this? Okay, so a couple ideas I just had. I literally was thinking about this 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
It's like a time capsule, of you and me in the year 2024. Our children, if we both reproduce, our
Uh-huh.
children will one day have, I don't know. Okay. So the first goal is maybe we should just go. Let's go until 100 episodes. Like no matter
Okay.
what, no matter how we feel for what's that? Like almost 2 years, right? Probably it'll probably take longer than 2 years because we skip once in a while. But for
Uh-huh.
2 years, we just keep doing it 1 week at a time. And once we hit 100 episodes, we can talk about different distribution methods. Okay, but at the
Okay.
very least, isn't it cool to have like so many episodes of this, and maybe your future kids can hear it, or like our friends. Hey, me and Tom, we did this thing, and we actually recorded 100 episodes of a podcast, and you guys didn't know we did this since 2004. Isn't that kind of
Mhm.
kind of interesting and kind of fun?
Yeah, I can tell you're very excited about it.
I'm trying to be
You're very
excited
uh
because it's grueling. It's not nothing. It's definitely not nothing. It
no,
takes
it's not nothing.
takes you have to plan for it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also it's not true that nobody's listening.
that's true. No, you're right. You're right. I mean, I don't really keep track of that stuff, but like
No, yeah. I mean, I hey, also
uh
another thing. You know our Instagram got like blocked or deleted or something?
all right. So since you're basically our social media manager, why did you
Yeah.
let that happen?
You know what's funny?
What?
Everything is tied to your devices. So whenever I'm trying to log into things to verify and do all these things,
Uh
all of the like verification things go to your device. So I essentially can't do it.
all right. How do we how do
You
we fix
actually have
that?
to go in.
No.
Have you tried logging into the Instagram?
I haven't tried since I set it up. No.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
We'll talk
do
about
it.
this after. Yeah.
Yeah, but all that to say, no, we do have a social media presence. Our
That's
clips are
right.
out there. Our episodes
That's
are
right.
out there,
At
and
Up3
yeah,
Podcast. Anywhere you think you could search at Up3 Up3?
yeah, I think so.
UPTHREEPODCAST. Up3 Podcast. We're on TikTok, Facebook,
Uh,
YouTube,
yep, yep,
and we will be back on Instagram once we find out why we were banned.
yeah.
We're too controversial. Maybe that episode where we were just trying to say controversial stuff, maybe it got flagged.
I think it has something to do with they thought that we weren't a real person or something. I don't know. It was a vague kind of account suspension message, but yeah, we so there are people listening out there, but also what I think, I guess your concept of kind of a time capsule is interesting, but I also think it would be interesting to have people engage, right? So not just me and you talking, but people say, "Oh, that was interesting. You should talk more about that topic," or "Oh, I have an idea for something you guys can do," or just that. I feel like yeah, it gives life. It makes this more of a conversation rather than us just talking into the void and talking at people.
Yeah, I would love engagement, but not from people we actually know in real life.
Okay, I
So
get it.
yeah, yeah. Except until again at 100 episodes, and we really like don't get any traction, then yeah, yeah, we'll try some other things.
I can almost guarantee that we won't get any traction uh, by that time, right? I
Hey,
because
be pos optimistic,
no,
huh?
I agree. You know what's actually interesting? I saw a reel recently where it's like a little it's like a young guy. He's basically like, "Hey, if you could get unlimited lottery tickets for free, would you take it?" And he goes, "You would, right? Like who wouldn't?"
Yeah,
But you actually do have unlimited free lottery tickets. It's the videos that you post because one of them might be the video that kind of makes you blow up
yeah,
and change your life.
exactly,
Yeah. So
exactly,
I kind of understand where you're coming from,
exactly.
but I also think that we got to do a little more intentional marketing. Like just I think just I mean, no, we are getting listens here and there, but I think just posting it isn't really what launches it into the stratosphere. It's there's got to be some sort of critical mass of people that listen so that the algorithm starts to push it out to more people. And usually it's easier to get that because you have a friend group that can rally around you and you know
All right, all right, all
listen
right.
and
We'll talk about this in 2026. Okay.
Okay. All right.
um. Yeah.
No, I get it.
No, okay, you know what? Like, I saw a recent podcast, like random people. Maybe they're famous. I didn't recognize them, but they talked about something very specific
Mm,
that people I think wanted to engage with. Like, for example, it was the stupidest topic ever, but it was about Ryan Reynolds, uh,
mm.
how much money he's made like per movie since like I don't know, like 10 years. In the last 10 years, how much money he's made, and they just listed it: $20 million for this, $20 million for that, 30 million for this, and all the way up to Deadpool. And you know what? It is smart though because they're talking about something very, very relevant. Because the Deadpool movie, I see that on social media more. Have you seen it yet?
I have.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna wait. But it like I see clips about that more than anything else. I feel like right now, and it keeps spoiling it. Like every apparently the whole movie was just cameos. I I that's not what I
Yeah.
expected, and I'm actually a little bit disappointed that I'm not gonna see it with fresh eyes. But and
Yeah.
then they were just like, oh, he made this much money making movies, but he also invested the money and made this much. So it's Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, but also what was the first thing I said? Anyway, money, Deadpool, and Ryan Reynolds. And I don't know. It just it was like perfect to go viral right now. Maybe we should try to do something like that. We just
Okay.
yeah, like yeah, that like people anyway, I don't know. I
Do
thought
something viral. Okay.
yeah.
Well, what if it was as simple as just deciding, hey, we'll do something viral? Wouldn't
Oh,
everybody do it?
yeah, well, so I mean they picked a very good topic to talk about.
I
It was so
also,
random and
hey,
stupid.
sorry, you're like you're kind of intense right now. I don't know if it's the volume
Am I
or
too loud?
you're very
Oh,
explosive.
I see, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
is there like feedback?
No,
Oh.
a little bit, but it's more of your demeanor. Are you on something? Are
No,
you
I just
drinking?
started drinking. I'm just
Oh,
happy. What?
okay.
This is happiness. What the?
All right.
All right, actually here real
Gotcha.
quick too. I today I'm drinking a it's from Costco. It's less than $10. I only drink wines, red wines that are under $10. Vinum Italicum.
Mm.
Opera 2021. 98. There's a score of 98 on here for some reason. I think it's Argentinian.
Hmm.
I think it's good.
Hey,
That's it.
you do you.
Here, smell. Oh, the smell isn't that great. It's not great.
But anyways, so the goal of
Flavorful and smooth. Anyway, well, I'm
so
doing
do
my
you want
wine
to?
review, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Hey, 1 week. Yeah, 1 week we can do that. But
I just
if
did
the
it.
goal,
Okay.
oh, okay, all right.
All right.
If the goal of the
Uh-huh.
of us trying to get more traction is so that we can make money, I
Oh,
think
no, views. Views. It's not, well, I mean, money would be great. Who's going to say no to money? But it's about views. Because I do
yeah,
think we have a very interesting idea, but there's no way to promote it naturally without, yeah, you know?
yeah, which is interesting.
But,
I guess we
anyways,
could. I mean, we could do like paid stuff where we like kind of push it out and no, but I don't want to spend any money on it.
yeah. No, but listen, like that topic about
Yeah.
Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds, it was the stupidest, silliest, most simple thing. It takes a 30-second Google search, right? Just to look up, oh, Ryan Reynolds, how much money he's made off of his movies and his investments.
Mhm.
Man, like, and then you talk about it and clip it. They probably got like, I don't know, a million views off of something so simple.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something there. There's something, yeah,
Like
because
looking up something that's kind of relevant and making it clippable. Is
yeah,
that what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. But also,
But that takes everything that we don't do, planning and
yeah,
preparation.
yeah. And not only that, but we also don't do video. And I feel like those types of video clips,
Oh yeah,
they
yeah. So
kind of
that is
need
a
video
that is
too.
another obstacle for us. How do we engage people visually without maybe is there any way to AI generate like a cartoon of just, two cartoon heads talking?
No, I think it's getting there where you can get AI animated things.
Hmm.
I don't know how good it is right now.
I mean, we could just honestly, we could just post like two talking heads, and I don't know, but an anonymity is part of the fun, is it not? Or should
It
we?
is.
I don't know. Anyway, hey, let's not deviate too soon. We haven't even. It's only been episode 7 or 8.
It's 6. Yeah.
Oh,
But you're right.
6? Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is about to be episode 6. Yeah, but you're right.
That's
You're
right.
right. Yeah. But you haven't seen Deadpool yet? What are you waiting for?
A lot of people I know went to go see it, and I was busy that day. Now I have nobody to see it with, and I could see it alone, but I'm just gonna wait until it's on Disney Plus, like in a couple of weeks.
Hmm.
Yeah. Why spend the $15-$20 to go sit in a room by myself? And it's like I think some movies it's good to see them in theaters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Deadpool 3 isn't like a visually stunning movie.
No, I think
You
the
think it's worth
reason
it?
why you would have no, I think the reason it would have been worth it is to be surprised by
Yeah,
all the cameos.
that's right.
Yeah, but the ship has sailed on that.
But
When
I
when
haven't.
Spider-Man No Way Home came out,
Yeah,
I made sure to watch it the opening night, because you know how it was talks about whether or not Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire was going to be back. Like
yeah,
before the actual release of the movie,
yeah, yeah.
people kind of assumed, but there was no confirmation of it happening. So I wanted to make sure that I went
Oh,
into it
uh huh.
with kind of the they might show up, they might not show up kind of thing. Um, and I thought it was worth it. Like the moment they popped out, it was it was such a exhilarating emotion that I felt. And going into Deadpool and Wolverine, I was like a week or two late. And so week or two after the opening. So a lot of the cameos I had kind of already read about or saw
Yeah.
on social media. So yeah, it was definitely not the same impact.
I can't remember who I saw Spider-Man 3. Was I single? Was I unsingle? Hold on, let's
I
see.
don't
Let's
know.
see. 'Cause I think I feel like I saw it in theaters. Hold on. Who did I see it with? Let me look up the date. Spider-Man 3
Yeah, Kevin,
release
can you
date.
pull that up?
Kevin. Oh, March. Wait, May 4th. That can't be right. That must be the other one. No. Spider-Man 3, No
No
Way
Way Home.
Home. 2021. Oh, I think I was unsingle then.
What? Unsingle. So you were dating somebody,
Yes, the her,
and you.
yes, the she. December. Oh, it was December 17th, 2021.
Huh.
Why
When
do
did
I?
you break up with her?
Whoa. Chill, 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 chill. I was it before, or maybe it was before COVID. Maybe it wasn't.
Hmm.
It was probably during COVID-ish. So it's like a 50-50 chance. Either way, man, I cannot remember where I saw the movie.
Hmm.
Anyways, but I don't think I like really. I don't really look up movies. I look up the Rotten Tomatoes sometimes before I watch a movie, but I don't. Yeah, I didn't really think about it that much. I didn't hear that much about it. Oh, man, yeah, I can't remember if I was really surprised.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But I think.
whenever I see a Deadpool 3 clip online, I just pass it. I skip it. So there should be some surprises for me still.
I
No?
mean, I feel like it's probably all been. I mean, do you know a handful? How many do you think you know?
Okay. So I know Wolverine will be in it.
Uh,
Oh
that's in the
shoot, Henry
title.
Cavill. I know that one.
Wait, hold on. Are
Oh,
you? Are we just spoiling the movie for everybody who hasn't seen it yet?
yeah.
Dang. All right. Okay.
Unpredictable.
What?
Unpredictable.
Yeah. Oh,
What
you're
else?
right.
What else?
You're right.
There's another Ryan Reynolds. I'm not really sure what that's about, but there's an Ugly Dog. There's that. I
Uh
know
huh.
that's in there. I don't know who the main antagonist is. I have no idea. I have no idea what this movie is actually about, other than get as many cameos. Chris Evans, the fire guy. I know he's in
Uh huh.
there,
Uh
but
huh.
I haven't seen a clip of that yet. But I know he's in there.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Blade.
Whoa, chill! I didn't know that one. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
What about
Oh.
X-23?
Hey, chill. I'm being for real. Chill. Hey. We're spoiling what I know to the audience. You're not. I really want to enjoy it as much as possible. Wait. You're kidding about that last one, right? You're kidding, right?
What did X-23?
Yeah, the girl, right? The girl Wolverine. You're kidding,
Yeah.
right? She's not. No, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're trolling. Ah, don't tell me. Don't tell
Why?
me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Hey, relax.
uh,
My gosh.
I mean,
But
you were just so liberal about hey, unpredictable, right? That was unpredictable.
no,
Who
I
would have
mean,
predicted that one
uh,
host would have spoiled the entire movie? Huh?
it's an entire movie. No, but I have no idea what the plot is. Okay. Let me
Okay.
try to guess the
The
plot.
plot. Okay.
So there's a lot of alternate reality. Okay. So I do know. Apparently, the 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 movie is saying, like, the premise. They postulate that Wolverine is like a linchpin character, and every universe in the multiverse has to have a Wolverine, otherwise that universe will fail. Yeah? No.
No,
No, that's not right.
not right.
Are you sure? And then Ryan
There's
Reynolds goes to look for a Wolverine.
do you want me to tell you?
No,
Or
no. That's not right at
yeah,
all.
just well, kind of.
Kind of.
You're like 50% there.
What? How?
Yeah.
Okay, but so he's. I know he's going to go look for a Wolverine, but that doesn't make any sense because then, oh, does he? Like, why? Because you're looking for if the movie is about looking for one Wolverine, then why would you find Hugh Jackman and Henry Cavill? Cavill, is
Hmm.
that his name? Like, why would you need
Mhm.
to see both of them on screen? Or is he just going through a bunch of universes and a lot of stuff is happening? Like, why are there so many cameos?
Yeah. So the reason for that.
No. I don't want another.
Why are you
Hey.
asking the question? If it's
No. I'm thinking it through, but I don't want any answers.
okay, well let's move on from this because for people who haven't seen it, they're not gonna want to listen, and for people who have seen it, they're not gonna be interested.
How do you know? Oh,
Why
because you're
would
not
you?
interested? Oh,
Huh?
to see somebody guess about a movie they've already
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
It's funny.
And guess wrong.
It
Is
could
it?
be. Is it? It's really wrong. Okay,
I'm
give me a
no. I'm
percentage. How
well.
wrong am I?
I'm not really happy. It's not really fun to me. you know.
That's a very. You're just assuming. But anyway, sure. I'm having fun. All right, go ahead. All right, what's the topic for today?
No, no, no. I'm saying.
Huh?
I'm saying. Let's just because I think it's dangerous grounds. Right. Either I can spoil the movie for you, or we can spoil the movie for the listeners, or you know, people. This is the sort of stuff that people will be like, "Oh, I never want to listen to this podcast again." You know.
I think there are some people like that. Like you were like that. I don't know. Okay, okay. Can we put spoiler in the title of our
Sure.
podcast? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well, we can
No,
in
but
the
so
but
the internet has been spoiling the movie for like 2 weeks now.
actually you're right. I actually
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think it matters. But
yeah.
we will have to put some sort of hey, we're talking about Deadpool and Wolverine today.
Or hey, don't no, don't spoil it or don't add spoiler because we'll get crazy engagement. Maybe we'll make some people so angry that they comment.
Oh,
And
anger click.
like there is no bad publicity, right?
Uh-huh. No
Um,
publicity is bad publicity.
that's not true. I think, as
I
I said,
well, no, it
can't
depends
be
what your
right.
goal is. If your goal is to be just well, if your goal is to make money, I think it's true. No publicity is bad publicity.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. Have I said anything that is like harmful to my reputation or society? Not yet, right?
You know, to your reputation, I think
A
yes.
little? Wait, which part?
A lot.
A lot? Hey, what do you
No.
mean? No, like a little, like
Like
a maybe like a little, little.
your relationship stuff in episode 2.
Like me having falling outs with people. That's normal stuff, right?
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
well, it's detrimental in the sense that now everybody who knows you and hears that is going to be suspicious. You know what I mean?
About what I think about them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
So I
Uh,
mean, I don't think it's
uh
huge. I don't think it's a big
oh,
detriment.
but I mean, it'll hurt my personal reputation, but my professional, I'm very concerned about my professional one. But
Oh, huh. I
yeah,
don't think so.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I don't think so
But I
either.
don't think anybody thinks that they're. No, I guess you're right. There are people who are provocative just to be provocative. But yeah, no,
Sure.
you're right. I don't know.
And you know what? I don't know what. Like I am concerned. Well, yeah. I mean, what did I say? I really only anyway, let's not talk about it again.
Yeah.
That's my small concern. Maybe we should just delete it. Maybe it'll go from episode 1 to episode 3. How about and then
Huh? No, I think it's too late.
it's
It's
too
all the
late.
clips
Why is
are
it too
out
late?
there.
No, it's really
All
easy
the
to delete stuff.
you have to go literally into every platform, delete one by one. I don't know if just deleting it from our distributing the Spotify
Yeah.
podcast or whatever. I don't know if that
Dang.
deletes it off of everything.
The internet is a scary place.
Yeah, it's all out there.
So permanent.
Oh yeah.
You know, the only thing that's permanent is impermanence.
What? What? Can
Doesn't
you repeat that?
doesn't what's his name? Thor
What
say
is
that somewhere?
impermanence?
Not permanent? I think it means hold on, let's see.
Look
Define
that up.
impermanence. The state or fact of lasting for only a limited period of time. So
Okay, so
something that doesn't
temporary.
last forever. So the only thing permanent is impermanence. I think Thor says that in one of the movies.
That's not true though.
The only thing that's permanent is impermanence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
not yeah. The only thing that,
no,
that actually makes sense.
no, it doesn't because
Yeah.
matter cannot be destroyed or created.
Hold on. The only thing that's permanent is impermanence. I googled that. Avengers Endgame. He says that. He actually says that. Who said the only thing permanent is impermanence?
Hmm.
I mean, Thor's not the smartest Avenger, but
Yeah.
but
Especially in Endgame, I don't know.
hey, you're that's depression shaming. Look, just cause he's going through some stuff doesn't mean. Anyways, The only thing permanent is when does he say? You don't remember that at all? It's like a very well. I actually watch the Avengers movie in the background over and over again a lot.
No,
Let's see,
I don't know if I remember that from anywhere. Yeah.
is permanent in
Sounds
life is oh, the only thing permanent in life is impermanence.
huh.
It's not wise. I actually like took that as something really really wise, but it doesn't make any sense.
No, because you're contradicting yourself in that statement. Is that what it makes that is that what makes
No,
it
no,
kind
no.
of
It's not a
funny?
contradiction. The only thing that's permanent is impermanence. Like things, the only thing that will never change is that things will always change. Okay, I understand how that sounds, but there's some wisdom there. If you look,
I
yeah,
agree with the change one.
the only
Like
thing
the only thing that the only thing that doesn't change is
is that things will change.
yeah.
You know, it's like a very extra way. It's like a convoluted way of saying nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
There are better ways to say it, but anyways,
Nothing lasts forever. But it's like
hey,
it's so ironic coming from a what is he like 4,000 years old?
well, oh yeah, immortal. I mean, maybe that adds to the like the weight of the message, who it comes from. Him saying nothing is permanent is ironic because he is literally permanent.
Yeah, but it's also pretty tragic because most of his loved ones die throughout his MCU career.
You can make new loved ones, anyways.
Yeah.
That's right, because even if everybody
Well,
dies, it's not
uh-huh.
permanent.
Because let's list out the people that die, right, in Thor's life. His dad dies,
Yep,
his mom dies,
yep.
his
Oh,
brother dies.
Jane. Hey, we're spoiling a lot of movies right now. Hey, okay. All right, go ahead.
And his girlfriend dies.
Yep.
His best friend dies.
Oh, Handel,
Heimdall.
Heimdall.
His
Okay.
team leader,
Huh?
Tony Stark. Team
Oh,
leader.
yeah, that's right.
Well, depending on if you consider Tony Stark or Captain America the team leader of the Avengers, but for both, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah,
Pretty
they're
much both.
both. You think
Both.
Captain America is dead?
I don't know. I mean, he's not coming back,
Can he
right?
die?
Yeah, I think so. No, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he
Why?
be
Of
alive?
course. I don't know, cause his cells regenerate. Is that like comic accurate?
No, he doesn't regenerate like Deadpool or
Oh,
Wolverine.
but yeah.
He's slightly better than the average human.
I mean,
I
like,
feel like Captain
well,
America.
not well. I feel like he should live to at least 200 or something. Anyway, all right.
No,
A lot of
yeah,
people die. Oh, girl, Natasha. Oh, yep.
yeah, yeah.
Remember, Hulk is the Hulk is dead. The angry crazy one.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
because Bruce Banner
They
mentally
had a
destroyed him.
very good relationship. They
Yeah, it's
spent the
true.
whole. That is actually very sad. We don't spend any time mourning the Hulk.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, is it worth like mourning though?
Yeah, he was a person.
Well, he was just so that's an argument to be had, right? Was he a whole new personality onto himself, or was he just a result of um, Bruce Banner's intellect and intelligence? I guess
They're really
but his
inconsistent
intellect being
with it.
dumbed down.
Well,
Huh?
I thought. I mean, the movies are pretty inconsistent with it because like, how can they share memories? But I always thought there were two separate people. But there's a lot of overlap somehow. I mean, you tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean I don't know. I think hey, is this becoming a comic book podcast?
I mean, actually, I was gonna ask you about Kamala Harris, but yeah, we could talk about
Oh, actually, yeah.
comics.
Let's talk about
Oh,
her. I
oh,
really don't like her.
she's gonna
This,
win. She's
no, she
gonna
might.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
polls show that she might win,
yeah.
but it's not even a politics thing for me. As a person, I don't really like her.
I mean, I don't really know about the stuff in her past about. I mean, oh, is she like her personality is weird?
E-
Are we gonna have
Not
another
even
debate?
personality. No, it's just her. like political personality, like things she's political history maybe. I
Like
just
stuff she
really
has
didn't like
done.
her. Do you remember why she dropped out of the presidential election last time around?
Bad debate.
It's because Tulsi Gabbard called her out on her record as a attorney general
Uh huh.
of California.
What was her? What'd she do?
She well, basically she could have gotten people um, off death row by allowing the admittance of DNA evidence that would have exonerated them, but she kept refusing. And it wasn't until a judge forced her to allow that to happen. And then, like, the DNA evidence did, in fact, exonerate the person, so the person didn't die. So, had it just been Kamala Harris and her own machinations, this guy who was actually innocent might have gotten killed under death row. I think that's significant. It says something about that person. You know. Hello.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds really bad. I would like to hear. Well, I would like to look into it more, but also hear what she has to say about it. I'm sure somebody will bring it up. Are they going to debate again? I would like to see them debate actually and see what happens.
So, I mean, I I want to see that happen too. But also, the elections are in like what 2 3 months. It's coming up, and there's not really much time for people to because we don't even really know what policy stances Kamala Harris has, right? Literally the only reason why she jumped so high in the polls is because she's not Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Like no one really knows
Hmm.
what she's gonna do as president. And you know
Right.
what's like for me personally, like all her like ads saying, if I'm president, I'll do this. Makes it's like frustrating because well, you were vice president for 4 years. Like why why haven't you just done it yet? You know? Like kind of yeah, kind of the that's kind of frustrating.
I wish our political system wasn't split up in the way it is because I think both parties have like beliefs and policies that I agree with, but then you just have to choose one or the other. It's like choosing the lesser of two evils almost.
Yeah, like
Like
why is it? Why
yeah.
are we always in this situation? Why does it have to be uh, lesser of two evils? You know, a lot of countries. I think Great Britain has this where it's like ranked voting, where there's several candidates, and then you vote your ranking. So you say, I like this person the most, this person the second most, this person third most, and then they take all of that and they tally it up based on like that scoring system. So, um, like the person you say you like the second most will get more weight on their polling than the person you say you like the fourth most. You know, so it gives a good mixture. It's not just a binary of do like this or do that. You know, yeah. So politics is fun.
I don't know. It's hard to pick which issues I care about more. Like I actually do want to pay less taxes and have less government because I think the government sucks. It's so inefficient and they don't use resources or allocate resources efficiently and well.
Yeah.
But like Democrats, I do have like personal stakes in for example like DACA. Yeah, I think that like people who are here who don't have status. I don't know that I care about that a lot, but Republicans, they're very like very strict on that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like either way, it's not. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't get. why we are saddled with so sorry of a stable of politicians. I mean, like politics, like even like Nancy Pelosi, right? Like
The governor
she's
for Alaska? No,
Na- Nancy Pelosi. No,
I don't know.
she's the senator
Oh, the
from
Speaker of the
California.
House?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, is
No,
she Speaker of the House?
I don't know. But she was at one point. Nah.
Is that her role or was
Anyway,
it? Anyways,
old
we don't know
lady,
anything about politics. Old lady.
government lady. Yes.
Yeah. Like I feel like every other day I see a news article about how oh she dumped $1 million worth of stock in this one company right before it tanked, and turns out she knew about the conversations they were having regarding that company. It's like how is that not illegal? And even if I think it is illegal, like that's insider trading, right? But how come no one's doing any? No one's not doing anything about it, right? So I mean, all this to say, all this to say, Jerry, I politics to me seems like such a what can you do? It's already such a corrupt machine that's run on money and blood. Do our votes really count? I don't know.
Okay. I mean, okay. If they don't count, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. But I've seen a lot of clips of Trump lately. He just straight up lies. Like it's not even. It's like he don't even try to. Like I know you want to vote for someone other than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You seem to not like very much, and I'm sure everybody lies, but he just obviously is lying. I don't know. Yeah, I know like both we don't have any good options, but he astounds me. I get astounded how he can with a straight face just start a lie and then like just build upon it. Build until it's like this crazy giant lie. And I don't know. I really I'm having a hard time understanding why people like that so much.
I don't think they like that. I think they like him despite that. And
Despite that,
yeah,
besides being a crazy liar who just pulls stuff out of his brain and says them as facts.
well, but like you said, every politician lies. So you, whoever you like, whoever you vote for, you're voting for a liar, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I haven't really heard Kamala Harris talk at all, but man, he like sometimes Donald Trump, you can tell it's amazing to me. He'll start saying like, "Oh, 10%, 20%, like even 30%, or two times, three times, four times, five times, eight times." He just keeps. I don't know. He just says stuff. It starts as a small lie, and then it becomes like, "Oh, they are 100 times too much." I don't know, whatever he's trying to argue for. It's he just makes up statistics, and yeah, it blows my mind. It
Yeah.
blows my mind.
But also, like you said, everybody lies. And so what I feel like people are going to vote on
Yeah.
is basically just going to be was my life better when Trump was president or was my life better when Biden was president? Like that's literally I think all you have to, because both sides lie, both sides obfuscates,
Mm.
both sides do all well whatever they can to um win the election, right? So it's impossible to go through the endless amount of data out there to say objectively this person is the better person or this person is the better option.
I don't know. I don't think that's true because whenever I see stuff like on YouTube Shorts of Kamala Harris. People make videos about both candidates, right? Trump or Harris. And when I look through the comments to see the sentiment of the public, a lot of I feel like it skews very much against Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I,
Well, the polling shows them
pretty
neck and neck.
close.
I think, yeah, neck and neck. But I think Kamala Harris has the
The
edge
edge.
in some battleground states.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I,
Yeah.
but so even with all that, right? Are
Well,
you gonna
so
vote on?
it's
Uh-huh.
because your idea was my life better during Trump's 4 years or Biden's 4 years?
Uh-huh.
I don't think most people would think that way. I think a lot of people will vote for the person.
Okay, that's fine
So,
too. But
oh, that's fine.
again, no. But what I'm saying is,
Uh,
like, who? How can you fault anybody for the way that they vote when it's crazy amounts of data out there? There's nobody really telling the truth. There's reasons to hate and love everybody, right? Like, what? How can one person make a truly informed decision?
oh
The
no, it's
only
impossible. No way.
the only edge that this um, specific election gives the voter is the fact that we've seen both candidates in the leadership position, right? So it's you don't really guess. You can
Do you
you
think people just I feel like a lot of people too will just vote for their party. Like I saw one comment, he was like, I've been voting Democrat my whole life, so I'm just gonna keep voting for Democrat. Which I don't know. I'm not sure if that's bad, good or bad. I'm sure there's like a lot of pros and cons for why that's good and bad. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, some people also vote like that.
I think yeah, sure. But a lot of people don't, right? That's why we
I,
have. If
I
everybody
don't
just
know.
voted one way forever, then the elections would be super predictable, right?
That's right. Because then the results would always. I don't know. Well, people every year people are turning 18, so there's a new influx of new voters.
If that's true, then every president would only be focused on getting the young vote, right?
You think like some people change back and forth from party to party? Just they just vote for whoever. I don't know. I actually feel well. Who knows, right?
I think
But
most people do that. I think what you're seeing is the people on the extreme side of
uh,
the political spectrums.
I could be,
Yeah.
or maybe okay. So these are the people I think. So they'll vote for maybe they have a handful of issues that one party supports, so they'll vote for that, right? There are people who will vote against Trump just because they think some people are very passionate, especially lately, about voting against Trump. So you're voting for or against somebody you don't like. There are people like
Mhm.
that. There are people who just they vote for their party. I'm blue or red. I've always been blue or red. Um, I would assume the people who actually do research to pick between the two candidates. I've looked up their past, I looked up their record, I looked up their proposed policies. I feel like that would be like less than 20% of people who actually vote.
Sure,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is we've seen battleground states take swings left and right. It's
Oh, I don't
it's
know.
been yeah, I
It's been
think
wild, like unpredictable swings.
not a ton, but like Georgia, for example, was went Democrat last time.
Oh.
Remember the whole thing about Trump saying, "Oh, find me however many votes," and
Oh,
he was
that's right.
like,
That's right. That's right.
"Yeah, Georgia historically was a Republican state, but it became kind of like battleground last. It became a swing state last election, right? So who do you? I don't know that I can predict whether Georgia's going to vote for Democrat or Republican, right?
You think like people of color, like especially black folks, like Detroit. I remember there was controversy in Detroit because they wanted to exclude like downtown Detroit, but that obviously is like it's very not white.
Mhm.
Maybe because like Georgia too, there's a lot of non-white folks in Atlanta, like the capital. So maybe that has some sort of uh uh significant effect.
Sure. But I don't. But what's the point?
What's the point? Maybe that's just how it's changed. I don't know. Maybe it's been yeah. It's historically Republican, especially not down. Probably not in the city of Atlanta, but like everywhere else in rural parts of Georgia. Like if I look at the map, I feel like I've looked up the map of Georgia and voters and where all the blue and red votes come from. In rural parts, it's very red. But like in Atlanta, the biggest population, the biggest part of the city or biggest part of the state, it skews very blue.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
but I
That's
think
it.
it makes sense why they do that. It makes
Yeah.
sense because
Yeah, of course.
the yeah, because when you're all huddled into a city center,
Yeah.
right? Then you want more services for the city because more people get access to that. But if you're living out in rural Georgia,
Oh, I see. That's why they vote
right?
vote blue.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
see.
mean, that's not the only reason, but there's things like that where
Social
the
programs.
as you're in the city, like closer to like more highly dense cities, you tend to lean liberal because yeah, your living situation and lifestyle and whatever drew you to that city is conducive to the progressive policies of Democrats. Versus if you're out in the rural middle of nowhere, um, conservative
You think
values.
bigger cities they are usually blue?
If you look at the map of which counties vote which way, you'll see that if you just look at that map, it actually looks like most of the country is red.
Yeah.
Like, oh, everyone's
Yeah, yeah,
Republican.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then if you actually look at the number of people, like the population, it's much more like even,
So
or actually probably skews even more towards that. And it's because what that's telling us is all those blue counties are in highly densely populated areas.
you think dense population there's sort of like connection with Democrat voters?
Yeah,
That's
for
very
sure.
interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes
I think
I wonder
all
like the
yeah, generally
top 10
speaking.
biggest cities. I wonder what they usually how they usually vote. Like the
Yeah,
top
so
10
let's think about it, right? New York
California, New
City,
York. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, LA,
Yeah.
San Francisco, Chicago, even
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
all the
Really interesting.
all the big cities like Seattle. Actually, I would be curious to see how like Dallas and like Austin lean because they're big cities. I don't, but Texas is pretty red. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think on the whole, it's pretty clear. Yeah.
This isn't really funny stuff. Can we talk about something funny?
No, yeah. Why are we? Why did we talk about it?
I don't know, cause a
You
few
you
episodes
want to talk
ago,
about Kamala
a
Harris?
few
Oh yeah, let's talk
episodes
about something
ago,
funny.
I would have agreed that Trump would have won, but now everything's different. It's very exciting. It's a new fight all of a sudden.
Yeah, but I say with Kamala Harris, you're one bad debate performance away from her crumbling. I think she's doing well because she's not really talking. Yeah,
That's right. I don't see any clips of her. You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
So what's
But
funny? Do you know any
oh,
jokes?
funny stuff.
Do you have any like favorite comedians?
Dave Chappelle and
Oh, Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
Nate Bargatze.
Uh,
Oh, Ali
uh,
Wong. Ali Wong is pretty funny. You know,
uh, uh-huh.
I don't really like comics who like make Asian stereotypical Asian jokes. Like that guy who's on the Daily Show. I don't think he's funny at all.
Ronnie Chang.
Right? Yeah, and that guy who was on the show with Steve Carell, the Space Force one. He does a lot of Asian
Oh,
jokes too. I don't think those are funny.
Jimmy O Yang.
How do you know all these people? Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh,
don't like that generally, but I think Ali Wong is hilarious. Yeah, she's hilarious.
yeah. I haven't really seen much of hers.
Are you serious? She's on Netflix.
Yeah. No,
Specials are hilarious.
because I saw one. I prefer. I I don't really like her style of comedy as much as
Is it vulgar or
other.
what do you not like about it?
It's a little bit vulgar. I don't like that. I like funny for the sake of funny, not funny because it's shocking. And I feel like the special I saw, she was chasing after like the shock value rather than like the funny.
You know what? You don't support women with like strong sexuality. You're too old fashioned, old man. That's crazy.
No, I don't think that has anything to
Women
do
can
with it.
talk. Women have sex. Okay,
Sure.
that. Okay, I know
Uh-huh.
you want them to just be housewives.
Wait,
And
why?
what?
What
What?
part of me not liking Ali Wong
Because
gives you
her,
that impression?
she talks about very promiscuous things, and
I don't like guys who talk about very promiscuous things. Like I don't really like Dane Cook. He was pretty vulgar in that regard as well. I didn't
nobody.
really like
Hey,
that.
nobody likes Dane Cook. Okay, nobody.
Like, do you remember
Uh,
Louis C.K.?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Louis C.K.
Yeah,
I think he's funny.
he's pretty vulgar about that kind of stuff. I actually like Louis C.K.,
Yeah.
but it's not because of the vulgar stuff he does, but it's despite that. Like he's very clever in the way that he structures his jokes.
All right. So who do
Same
you
same thing
like?
with like Dave. I like Dave Chappelle. I really like he's an older guy, Mitch Hedberg.
I've never heard of that name.
Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg. He's he has a way of talking that I really like. Like he talks in a very like his cadence of talking is very cool, soothing. I don't know, but it's yeah. You should look him up. He's one of those. Do you know who's that British guy? Jimmy Carr? No, what's his name? Jimmy. Crap.
Uh, the one British comedian. He's kind of tall. Always wears a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He's
What's his name?
vulgar. I don't know. I have no idea. Conan
Jimmy.
O'Brien. You like Conan O'Brien?
Yeah, Conan O'Brien's funny.
He's a true entertainer. Have you seen him on Hot Ones recently?
Yeah.
Yo, yo,
He
yo.
isn't.
What's he in
Uh,
his 50s, 60s? He's wild. Like that's wild.
do you watch on Netflix? There's a show called I think it was called Murderville.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's kind of like an improv. Like the guest doesn't have a script, but everyone else has a script. And yeah, Conan O'Brien's on that. His episode is the
Yeah,
funniest.
he is his funniest. You know the Christmas special? Did you see that? It was
Yeah,
so bad. The
yeah.
ending was tragically bad.
I, I think who's it? Pete Davidson. I think he ruined it.
They all ruined it low key. I mean, like they just didn't take it serious. You have to take it a little bit
Yeah,
serious.
yeah. Yeah.
So much wasted potential. But
Yeah.
oh, is
No,
that
I
show
think
coming back?
oh, I don't know. I just mentioned it because of Conan
Oh
O'Brien.
yeah, but
So I do
yeah.
agree. Conan O'Brien is a great entertainer. I haven't seen him do stand up, so I don't know. I don't know if he ever did stand up, but like in terms of stand up, I think Dave Chappelle is probably one of the best I've ever seen.
You think he's it? I wonder if he practices or it's just all natural. It's like he's a genius, so he just because he does stuff where stuff he talks about early in his routine, later he brings it sort of like full circle and references it, and it's like, oh my gosh, like how do you? I do you
Yeah,
you think he's a genius?
no, I think they practice. Because if you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, he talks about comedians
Oh,
like working out their material a lot. So I hear when you go to some comedy clubs, this is all based on like what Joe Rogan and his guests talk about. There are times where comedians will come up without any prepared material, and it's not really like funny because they're just trying to gauge the audience to see like what material works and what doesn't. So what you see in their specials is all the jokes that did really well. So it's all like really good stuff, but when they're just working on the material, it's a mixed bag.
you know, there's this type of writing where it's like free flowing, it's conversational kind of type of writing. There's not a lot of structure. I forgot what it's called, but that's like that's what Dave Chappelle's style seems like. It seems like he
Yeah,
just talks and he just goes
yeah,
from one topic to another topic, and it seems random and it just flows really well all the way through. But I mean, obviously, it's like practice and
I
Very
also
well
think he's
thought
just
out.
really smart.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he has to be a genius. The way, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people pay attention to it,
Yeah,
but the way, man, everything, every word is not wasted, and it takes a lot of like cerebral capacity. I feel like to do what the way that he does it.
yeah,
A lot of
I
comedians,
think
even like
so.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's probably the richest, most famous comedian ever, and even he's like, yeah, Dave Chappelle, he's the goat because they
Yeah,
recognize something about his style or I don't know the way he does it. But I
yeah.
agree. Yeah, one of one. Dave Chappelle is one of one
It's
for sure.
it's also because I think I think Dave Chappelle is he's like a philosopher at heart.
Mm.
And do you remember George Carlin,
Nope.
old guy? He pops up a lot in like clips and stuff because he used to say he's a comedian too, but he said a lot of things that are really true and really relatable. There was one where he talked about how we don't really have choice. We're given the illusion of choice, and the things he says is you don't really have choice. Like all the politicians you vote for, like they all want the same thing, so you're not really choosing anything. And the illusion of choice they give you is 31 ice cream flavors. Like that's the kind of choice you have. You don't really have real choice, and so he makes it funny, right? He makes the his observations of kind of real issues in our lives funny. And I feel like Dave Chappelle is kind of in that same vein.
Nate Bargatze talks about a dead horse. Pretty
I
funny.
I remember I recall that. Yeah.
Oh, you watch
My
him?
yeah.
You know,
His my favorite joke of his is the time traveler one.
what's
You
that?
know what I'm talking about? Where he
No.
goes, "I'm so dumb
Oh
that
yeah,
even if
yeah, yeah.
I
I will go back in time and do worse than I'm doing now.
no, he goes, I wouldn't make a difference, and I
uh...
wouldn't even really be able to prove that I'm from the future."
All right, who's the president? Oh God. Hey. I don't know. Oh, I like that he's clean. It's harder to be funny when you're clean.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
something about his voice, I don't know his cadence. I don't know what it is. He's like, I have big dumb eyes, so maybe it helps. I don't know. His accent, man, he is so funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? The thing about I'm thinking about most comedians, but especially Nate Bargatze. Some people think he's hilarious. A lot of people think he's just not that funny. I don't know. It's a very like specific flavor.
Yeah, you can't like everything.
And oh, you know what? But then there are some people I watch. They're not funny at all, and the whole audience like goes crazy for them. It must be really. I guess like everybody thinks somebody is funny, and you just gotta find your audience maybe. Because there are people who I think are not funny at all, and they're extremely famous. I don't get it. I have no idea.
Any examples of those people?
There's this one Asian guy with a guitar that I see used to see a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. I never thought
No,
anything he said was funny, and he got really famous for a little while.
yeah.
Or like there's this one Asian girl, she I don't know, she's from California. She says just stuff. And she's really famous right now. I don't think anything anything I've ever seen of her. It's like I guess it's like Seinfeld, very relatable comedy. I don't know.
Is she the one who used to be like a YouTuber?
Probably. I mean, she's sort of like B tier kind of famous, but she's pretty famous and
Huh.
she's on tour. She plays at comedy shows. I don't know. I really it actually like makes me look down on audiences. It must be really easy. Like I think making people laugh is actually very difficult. Like Dave Chappelle, I could never do what he does. But then I see comedians who I don't know, they are just not funny, but people laugh anyway. So it must be really easy to make
Hey,
audiences laugh.
you know what would be really cool? One of these episodes where
Hmm.
you prepare a set like a comedian would, and then try it here, and I'll be your audience,
I don't
and
think you're
then we
good
can
audience. You're not good.
no, we
I
can
need
test. We can test how easy it actually is, because I think you'll see. Because you don't really know until you try it, right?
I do want to go to like an open mic night and just like have some stuff prepared and talk and see what happens.
Yeah, you should try it. Let's do
I
it.
have been told by people that I am like surprisingly unintentionally funny.
Mm. But
Some people have it, some people don't. Some people have it. Anyway, thanks for listening to the podcast. Bye bye.